The powder that eliminates ancient bathroom fungus, without scrubbing, without expensive products. Unbelievable. For decades, we have been conditioned to believe that the relentless battle against bathroom fungus and mold is an inevitable, arduous chore, demanding endless scrubbing, caustic chemicals, and a constant drain on our wallets. The gleaming aisles of supermarkets are lined with an arsenal of brightly colored bottles, each promising a swift, decisive victory over the insidious black and orange stains that creep into grout lines, shower corners, and damp crevices. Yet, despite our best efforts and the ever-increasing cost of these miracle solutions, the enemy always returns, more resilient, more entrenched, mocking our futile attempts. What if I told you that this entire narrative is a carefully constructed illusion, a profitable deception perpetuated by an industry that thrives on your perpetual struggle? What if the secret to eradicating even the most ancient, stubborn bathroom fungus lies not in a laboratory-engineered concoction, but in a simple, inexpensive powder? A blend of humble ingredients that, when combined, unleash an unbelievable fungicidal power, requiring no scrubbing, no harsh fumes, and no financial sacrifice. Prepare to have your understanding of home cleaning revolutionized, because the truth, as always, is far more potent and accessible than the corporate giants want you to believe. This isn't just about cleaning your bathroom, it's about reclaiming your power, your health, and your hard-earned money from a system designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of dependency. The solution, long hidden in plain sight, is a potent synergy of sodium bicarbonate, boric acid, tea tree oil, and eucalyptus oil, a quartet of natural warriors poised to dismantle fungal empires from their very foundations. To truly appreciate the revolutionary power of this forgotten powder, we must first understand the enemy we face. Bathroom fungus, often mistakenly lumped under the generic term mold, is a complex organism, a master of survival. It thrives in the warm, humid environments of our bathrooms, feeding on organic matter like soap scum, skin cells, and even the cellulose in paint. What we see as unsightly black or orange patches is merely the visible fruiting body of a vast, intricate network of hyphae, microscopic filaments that penetrate deep into porous surfaces like grout and caulk. These fungi are not just surface dwellers, they are architects of microscopic cities, forming resilient structures known as biofilms. A biofilm is a protective matrix, a slimy shield that encases colonies of microorganisms, making them incredibly resistant to conventional cleaning agents and even aggressive scrubbing. When you scrub away visible mold, you're often just removing the superficial layer, leaving the underlying hyphae and countless spores intact, ready to regenerate with astonishing speed. Furthermore, fungal spores are ubiquitous, constantly floating in the air, waiting for the perfect conditions to land and germinate. This is why the battle feels endless. You're fighting a war against an invisible, deeply rooted adversary with tools that only scratch the surface. Traditional bleach, while effective at killing surface mold, often fails to penetrate the biofilm or eliminate the deeply embedded hyphae, leading to rapid recurrence. Moreover, bleach can damage surfaces, release toxic fumes, and contribute to a cycle of chemical dependency that is both unhealthy and unsustainable. The industry knows this. They profit from your repeated purchases, from your belief that only their expensive, often dangerous products can offer a temporary reprieve. But what if there was a way to dismantle these fungal strongholds from within, to disrupt their very cellular structure and prevent their regeneration, all without the need for abrasive scrubbing or toxic chemicals? This is where the scientific brilliance of our humble powder comes into play, a symphony of natural compounds working in concert to achieve what commercial products often fail to do. The first component, sodium bicarbonate, commonly known as baking soda, is far more than a kitchen staple. Its power against fungi lies primarily in its alkalinity. Fungi, like most living organisms, have a preferred pH range for optimal growth. Sodium bicarbonate, with a pH of approximately 8.3, creates an environment that is highly unfavorable for the vast majority of common bathroom fungi. This alkaline shock disrupts the delicate balance of the fungal cell, interfering with its enzymatic processes and ultimately leading to the breakdown of its cell wall. Imagine a fortress whose very foundations are dissolved by the ground it stands upon. That is the effect of sodium bicarbonate on fungal cells. It doesn't just clean, it fundamentally alters the environment, making it inhospitable for fungal proliferation. Next, we introduce boric acid, a compound often misunderstood, but possessing potent fungicidal properties. Boric acid acts as a metabolic inhibitor, interfering with the oxidative metabolism of fungal cells. It penetrates the fungal cell membrane and disrupts the cell's ability to produce energy, effectively starving it to death. Furthermore, boric acid has been shown to inhibit the germination of fungal spores, preventing future outbreaks. Unlike harsh industrial fungicides, boric acid, when used correctly, is a remarkably effective and relatively safe agent for home use, targeting the fungal machinery without the collateral damage associated with more aggressive chemicals. It's a precise, silent assassin, working at a molecular level to dismantle the very life force of the fungus. Its ability to penetrate deep into porous surfaces, where hyphae are most entrenched, is critical to its success, reaching where bleach often cannot. The third and perhaps most aromatic warrior in our blend is tea tree oil, derived from the Australian Melaleuca alternifolia plant. This essential oil is a powerhouse of antimicrobial compounds, with its primary active component being terpenin 4-ol. Terpenin 4-ol is a broad-spectrum antimicrobial agent that directly targets the fungal cell membrane. It disrupts the integrity of the membrane, leading to leakage of cellular contents and ultimately cell death. But its power doesn't stop there. Tea tree oil is also a potent disruptor of biofilms. It can penetrate and break down the protective matrix that fungi build around themselves, exposing the underlying cells to the other fungicidal agents in our powder. This is a critical advantage, as it tackles the very shield that makes ancient fungus so resilient. Its natural, penetrating action means it can seep into the microscopic cracks and crevices where fungi hide, delivering its destructive payload directly to the source. Finally, we add eucalyptus oil, another essential oil renowned for its medicinal properties, and crucially, its antifungal spectrum. Eucalyptus oil, rich in compounds like 1,8-cineol, not only possesses direct fungicidal activity, but also acts synergistically with the other ingredients. It enhances the penetration of the other active compounds into the fungal cells and biofilms, effectively boosting the overall efficacy of the powder. Its refreshing scent is a welcome bonus, replacing the stale, musty odor of fungus with a clean, natural aroma. Together, these four components create a formidable, multi-pronged attack. The alkaline environment of baking soda weakens the cell. Boric acid starves it. Tea tree oil ruptures its membrane and breaks its shield, and eucalyptus oil amplifies the entire process, ensuring deep penetration and comprehensive eradication. This isn't just a mixture, it's a carefully orchestrated chemical assault, designed by nature itself to restore balance. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the bathroom: cost. The commercial cleaning industry thrives on planned obsolescence and inflated prices. A single bottle of Lysol mold and mildew remover can set you back $8 to $12. Tilex mold and mildew, another popular choice, ranges from $7 to $10. For more specialized or heavy-duty solutions like Zep Mold Killer, you're looking at $15 to $20, and premium surface cleaners can easily exceed $30. These are often single-use or limited-use products, requiring monthly or even weekly reapplication, trapping you in a perpetual cycle of spending. Consider the cumulative cost over a year, or even just a few months, and you'll quickly realize the financial burden. Now, compare that to our revolutionary powder. 2 cups of sodium bicarbonate cost pennies. 3 tablespoons of boric acid, a few dollars at most. A small bottle of high-quality tea tree oil and eucalyptus oil, while initially a slightly larger investment, will last for dozens of applications, costing mere cents per use. The total initial outlay for all ingredients might be around $15, but this investment yields enough powder for countless treatments, making it exponentially more cost-effective than any commercial alternative. You're not just saving money, you're investing in a sustainable, long-term solution that empowers you to take control of your home maintenance, rather than being dictated by corporate pricing strategies. The application protocol for this powerful powder is remarkably simple, requiring no specialized equipment or backbreaking labor. First, ensure your bathroom is well ventilated. Open windows and turn on the exhaust fan. In a non-metallic bowl, combine 2 cups of sodium bicarbonate, 3 tablespoons of boric acid, 15–20 drops of tea tree oil, and 10 drops of eucalyptus oil. For an extra abrasive boost, you can add 1 tablespoon of fine salt, though it's not strictly necessary for the fungicidal action. Mix these ingredients thoroughly until you have a uniform, slightly damp powder. Now, don your gloves and, if you have respiratory sensitivities, a simple dust mask. Liberally sprinkle the powder directly onto the affected areas, the black grout lines, the orange stains in the shower corners, the mildewed caulk. Do not be shy. Ensure a thick, even layer covers all visible fungus. For vertical surfaces, you might need to dampen the surface slightly first to help the powder adhere, or create a thicker paste by adding a tiny amount of water to a portion of the powder. Once applied, the most crucial step is patience. This is not a quick spray and wipe solution. For superficial fungus, allow the powder to work its magic for 2 to 4 hours. However, for ancient, deeply embedded, and stubborn fungus, the kind that has resisted all your previous efforts, you must allow it to act for a minimum of 8 to 12 hours, or even up to 24 hours. During this time, the chemical and biological processes are actively dismantling the fungal structures. There is no need for scrubbing. The powder does all the heavy lifting. After the designated contact time, simply rinse the area thoroughly with warm water. You will be astonished as the water washes away not just the powder, but the dark, unsightly remnants of the fungus, revealing clean, pristine surfaces beneath. While this powder is a natural and highly effective solution, it is imperative to observe certain safety warnings to ensure a safe and successful application. Always ensure adequate ventilation during mixing and application. Open windows, turn on exhaust fans, and if possible, leave the bathroom door ajar. Although the ingredients are generally safe, inhaling fine dust particles or concentrated essential oil vapors can be irritating. Therefore, wearing gloves to protect your skin and a simple dust mask to protect your respiratory system is highly recommended. Keep the powder and its ingredients out of reach of children and pets, as ingestion could be harmful. Most critically, never, under any circumstances, mix this powder with bleach or any other acidic cleaning products. The combination of certain ingredients, particularly boric acid, with bleach can create dangerous chemical reactions, potentially releasing toxic gases. This powder is powerful enough on its own. There is no need for additional chemicals. If you have any doubts about a specific surface, test a small, inconspicuous area first to ensure there are no adverse reactions, although this formula is generally safe for most bathroom materials. The results you will witness are not merely cosmetic. They are a testament to the profound efficacy of this scientifically engineered natural solution. Unlike many commercial products that merely bleach the visible surface of the fungus, leaving the underlying hyphae and spores intact, this powder actively destroys the fungal cells and inhibits spore germination. This means that not only will the ancient, unsightly fungus vanish, but the likelihood of its rapid return is significantly diminished. You are not just cleaning, you are sterilizing the affected area, creating an environment that is hostile to future fungal growth. This translates to longer periods between cleanings, reducing your overall effort and maintaining a healthier home environment. Imagine a bathroom that stays cleaner, fresher, and free from the persistent threat of mold and mildew, not for weeks, but for months. This permanence is the true mark of its superiority, a stark contrast to the monthly reapplication cycle demanded by the profit-driven industry. You are breaking free from the cycle of superficial cleaning and embracing a solution that offers genuine, lasting relief. The industry, with its multi-billion-dollar empire built on your cleaning woes, will never openly endorse such a simple, cost-effective, and powerful solution. It goes against their very business model, which thrives on complexity, proprietary formulas, and recurring purchases. They want you to believe that only their expensive, chemically laden products can solve your problems, keeping you in a state of perpetual dependency. But now, you know the truth. You possess the knowledge to reclaim your bathroom, your health, and your financial autonomy. This isn't just a cleaning tip, it's an act of defiance against a system that profits from your ignorance. Embrace this unbelievable powder, witness its transformative power, and share this hidden secret with others. Empower yourself and those around you to break free from the scrubbing, the expensive products, and the endless cycle of frustration. The power to eliminate ancient bathroom fungus, once thought to be an insurmountable challenge, is now literally in your hands. Try it and prepare to be amazed.